Yarana et bienvenue sur ce nouvel épisode de Sweet and Chill. On est à Tahiti, mais aujourd'hui, on va se lancer en anglais parce qu'on est avec une personne très spéciale qui a décidé de venir découvrir la culture à Tahiti. C'est la personne qui est derrière la page Expérience Tahiti sur TikTok. Bienvenue, Anna.
Yorana, thank you so much for having me.
Anna, can you just tell us a bit about yourself? Where do you come from and why did you come in Tahiti?
Yeah, great question. Because I do come from Los Angeles, California. I am American, but I live here now in Tahiti. And I'm just someone who really has fallen in love with Tahitian culture because I began dancing Ori Tahiti since I was a child.
Oh, really?
And so I was exposed to the culture very early on. And unlike other activities like sports or other kinds of dance, this was something so different to me. I was immediately connected beyond the dance to the culture.
Yeah. So it's not just a passion, you just live Tahitian culture.
How about it's my passion to live Tahitian culture?
Yeah, okay. So when did you come here in Tahiti?
So I have visited Tahiti a lot in the last 10 years.
Okay.
However, I would say the last 5 years I was kind of visiting for long periods of time, coming back and forth between Tahiti and LA. And now I've been here for 1 year, just staying here.
Okay. So what do you do in life? You have a business, you have a luxury conciergerie, I guess?
Yeah, actually, so the way I got here was I actually had an opportunity to work in luxury concierge, specifically for the American market.
Okay.
And so I saw this great opportunity and a chance to experience Tahiti beyond the short periods of time that I was coming. And I was like, well, this is a chance I can't miss. So I took the chance, I came here, and I work as a luxury concierge.
What does that mean, like, for the viewers who don't know what that is?
Yeah, so I work in partnership with a company, and what we do is we help people who want to visit Tahiti but don't really know where to start.
Okay.
You know, they've heard of Bora Bora, maybe.
Yeah.
And so we kind of help them figure out, based on their interests, like what do you really want? What can make the dream trip for you? And so we work. We try to be the bridge, the people to help them find the best possible
experience in Tahiti.
Exactly. Now, I do work with more of the luxury experiences. Yeah.
So it's going to be like Airbnb luxury kind of stuff?
Yeah, all kinds of things, really.
Okay.
Some people like to do the catamaran around the islands, the tomotus, or some people just want a bungalow in Bora Bora. But again, it depends on what they want.
So do you book for them or do they book what you tell them to?
It can be both.
Okay.
Yeah, it just really depends. It's kind of like every client we work with is a custom situation, So we just try to find them the best of what Tahiti has to offer. Nice. So that's kind of my job.
So when you came to Tahiti, was there something like a cultural shock when you came here? Is there something you remember that was like, oh, I didn't expect that?
Oh, probably a few things come to mind. One of them is always check opening hours of everything.
Yeah.
In America, yes.
Yeah. Tell us.
Things are open all the time.
Yes.
You can get anything you need in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Here, you have to be very thoughtful and plan. If you need something, okay, well, Sunday, everything's closed, so make sure you get it Saturday, things like that.
Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, exactly.
Afternoon is
before 12.
Too.
Yes.
Okay. What else?
Traffic. Yeah. So I come from LA. I come from a city of 10 million people. I'm used to traffic.
Yes.
It didn't occur to me that here you can have traffic because you have only one road.
So where do you have to go through traffic every day? Like you come from the West Coast?
Yes, I'm coming from the West Coast. Yeah. It's not every day, but sometimes, especially when like there's a big bateau that arrives and there's a front mare. But yeah, it depends. Every day is different for me. So
Yeah. The traffic hasn't always been like this.
Really?
When I was a kid, there was no such traffic.
What do you think caused that?
I guess people got richer. They got more cars. I
More
don't
cars,
know,
yeah.
and more kids, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
But okay, interesting. And how did you like Tahitian hospitality? Were they like up to what people say or not?
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely and beyond.
Yeah.
I think for me, this is what makes Tahiti special. Truly, truly, truly. I know that my clients and people who dream of Tahiti, they dream of the postcard.
Yes.
They dream of Bora Bora. And all of that is beautiful. The lagoon is beautiful. The bungalows are amazing. All of that is incredible. But truly, truly for me, the magic of Tahiti is the people.
Yeah.
It's really the maohi. So it's now become a mission for me to share that part of Tahiti.
Yeah, I was wondering, why did you open this page, like Experience Tahiti? Is it only for the conciergerie, or because I feel like it was missing. It was missing that no one was really talking about the real experience you can get in Tahiti beyond the postcard, like you said, and especially in English, because maybe some of us are doing it in French, but maybe in English it was missing around the world, I guess. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly it. So when I began the social media, of course it was to promote the business, but what I realized, it turned into something completely different, because I was just like, look, there are plenty of people who share luxury travel and yachts and lagoons and all these things. Let them do that. They're the expert on that. Me, I want to share what people don't see, and that is the mama making lei in the market, and the papi on the street selling his catch of the day, or firi firi, or things like this. For me, is what makes Tahiti so special. Americans have so many choices when it comes to vacations, especially turquoise water. There's, I mean, everywhere in the world they can go, and cheaper. Tahiti is expensive. But for me, that's the core of what Tahiti is really the culture, the people. It's here you have so much life, and for me it's the connections to nature, to animals, to your culture, through music and art. It's still alive. And
I like how you talk about it. It's funny because you're not from here, but for me, for now, you're the one saying it better than us. So I was following you, and I was like, oh, that's so funny how she. The first video I looked was the one on the Heva tickets.
Yes.
And then I looked up for the others, but this one I was like, okay, no one told us about that. I know a lot of people who tell me, oh my God, it's so hard to have Heva tickets, which is like the competition of dance here in Tahiti. And it's so hard to get tickets, but no one was showing it how hard it is. Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's someone I wanna follow, because I guess she's talking about something that is real and not just a postcard, like, oh, beautiful beaches and blah blah blah. So I know you did the Gala of Orihe,
yes.
And I wanted to ask you, are you going to do the Heva though?
Yes, I'm very honored and blessed to be able to do the Heva this year with Tahiti Ora. It's a great honor.
How do you feel?
Humbled, honored, excited. Just this Heva in particular is so special to my heart. So I am just so I cannot wait to share this for our group to share this.
So since you have been doing dance since you were a kid, you already knew that it was long hours making your costumes, right? Because I was like, okay, I'm gonna ask her that, but you already knew.
Yes.
Yeah, for the Heva, it's a big preparation.
It's such a big commitment.
Yeah.
It's a big commitment from every single artist involved, from the musicians to the writers to costume makers to everyone, But, the big question is, why do we do it, right?
Yeah.
Why do we go through this? I mean, repetition every night, coming coming directly from work, and some people don't see their kids, and you don't see your partners, and then you come home late and you're tired, and
it's expensive.
It's expensive, and I ask myself, I look around and I see 200 artists, and I'm like, why do we all do this? And I realize it's because we have such a connection, and
you're gonna have a bond that's gonna go beyond.
And I think for Tahitians, it's more than just I cannot speak for you, obviously, but I can speak for myself. It's beyond the dance.
Yeah. So there's a lot of Tahitian following you. Is there more foreigners or Tahitian people?
Yeah, so it's actually 50-50, and I never really wanted to start social media. I didn't want to be a content creator, but I had to do it for the business. And I had a friend who was staying here with me in Tahiti at the time. She was the one encouraging me. She said, post, post, post. And then I started to post. And again, I wanted to reach my market, which is like the North American market, the English-speaking tourism market. Mm-hmm. So I was really surprised, actually, to all of a sudden I started to have a lot of Tahitians support the page and interact with me and follow me, and I was really pleasantly surprised.
I'm one of them. So.
Thank you.
I was wondering, so since you're booking trips for like tourists, have you been to a lot of islands in French Polynesia?
Yeah, I've been to a handful of them: Bora Bora, Moorea, Raiatea, Taha, Rangiroa.
The islands where we can go the easier.
Yeah.
Easiest?
Right, the ones that are kind of most convenient to go to.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm not the one vacationing with my clients. I wish. I'm just kind of sending them in the right direction. So, but I have so much more to explore, and I'm excited about that.
You know, there's a lot of Tahitian who haven't done even those islands. I only went to Huahine and Hivaoa and Moorea.
Yes.
There's a lot of Tahitian. It's so expensive, even for us, that we don't really go to our own islands.
Yes, I understand. I've been to Huahine, actually, but I stay with a family of mine. So I didn't even have like a tourist experience. I was just at the family house and more of a family trip. So yeah, I understand it's expensive if you want to stay at the hotels or
even no hotels, just the tickets to go.
Just the tickets.
When you want to go with your family, I guess it's more expensive.
Right.
So what was the best island or the best experience you had here in French Polynesia?
I love this question because it is difficult to answer. I think that truly every island has something so different to offer. And so for me, there's no one best destination, but I can speak personally. For me, the first time I went to Raiatea, for me it was this feeling I had inside, and honestly, I can be emotional right now talking about it. There is a mana there, and for me, it arrived inside of me the minute I arrived in Raiatea. So for me, it was very special. Yes.
So it was an experience personal. It was not about luxury or anything.
Exactly. No, it was a personal experience. For me, it's really important to meet as many people, to meet as many ma'ohi as possible, because I want to hear from you guys. You know, it's not my job, again, to be an expert on Tahiti or even tell what Tahiti is. I'm just the bridge, you know. I'm just the one that's going to help bring people over and hopefully connect to the right people.
So we're gonna take it to the question time.
Sure, let's do it. Okay.
So there's nothing difficult in the questions.
Okay, I hope not.
Some of them I would like you to answer a little bit quick, but
okay. I do my best.
Yeah, because we never end things on a too serious note. I want to do a few questions with you. So the first one is, would you rather take a quick getaway to the outer islands like Bora Bora or Maupiti, or go explore the deep wild in the valleys of Tahiti? Sorry.
Outer Islands.
What's the hardest thing in Tahiti? Getting used to the mosquitoes or getting used to the crazy traffic on the RÉSEAUX road?
Mosquitoes.
Food choice. What do you prefer? A sashimi or a massive sundae ma'a Tahiti?
Ma'a Tahiti. All day, every day.
You sound like a Tahitian. Have you tried learning Tahitian?
Yes, a little bit through dance. Yes.
French is already enough, right?
It is. But I think I prefer Reo Tahiti.
Yeah. What's nice is you already have the R.
The R, yes.
What's your proudest moment since you launched the Experience Tahiti? What was the best video, the video you liked doing and then posting? I mean,
the best video to make.
For social media.
I don't have a best one, but what I will say my favorite videos are the ones that I get to really meet someone who has a story and who has something to share, and it's always the ma'ohi. So
I like it. You know that podcast is based on inspired and inspiring people. That's why you're here.
Oh, thank you.
So, if you could say just in one word, Tahiti for you is?
Mana.
For those who don't know, mana means a lot of things. I guess you should look it up online.
Yes.
So we have a tradition here. We end the podcast asking you who is the next inspired and inspiring person that you recommend I invite to come on this podcast.
Truly, there are so many.
Yes.
So on Tahiti, there are so many. I would say Tumata Robinson.
Okay.
She's a.
I heard she's gonna do her last show.
She's doing her last heva. It's not the last thing she will do, but she's doing her last heva, and she has an incredible life story and career, and everything she's been through and what she's built is to me is just so incredibly impressive, and she does it so humbly, and her passion for the culture and for Ori Tahiti and what she's done for this country by contributing, that is very special.
Then I hope I get to meet her.
I hope so too.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for doing it, even if it's in English. You know we have sweets here.
Oh.
They're offered by Pika Tahiti, so I want to thank our partners. Pika Tahiti for the macarons, and we also have Fare & Co for the armchairs. Is that how you say that?
Exactly.
Yes. And Manuari for the editing.
Goodbye, maruru.